guess what? They're not gonna like you. It's not in them to like you. And the reason why is because when you are doing things with a good conscience, when you are doing the right thing, when so many are hell-bent on doing the wrong things, you're going to be unlikable. But the point of it all is that you like yourself. What is happening is that when you get to a point where you realize that you have good intentions, your intentions have been pure towards others, even in situations where it may have seemed like, people would have been more accepting if you just went along to get along, if you were their yes woman or yes man. When you really care about people, you're going to be honest with them. There are so many people that will prefer a sweet lie than a bitter truth. And you represent that bitter truth. You're not going to sugarcoat nothing. And if you were the person that did those type of things, of course they'll be more accepting towards you. And so this is why, as a child of God, if you're someone and you really resonate, even with the term chosen one, this is an aspect of why your life's journey has been harder, because you're not going to just say what is expected of you. You're not just going to show up and just tell people what they want to hear. You tell people what they need to hear. And more often than not, you may find yourself not even wanting to communicate with the average person, with most people, because they can't even be real with you. They can't actually show up for you in the way in which you expect them to really be thorough, to be honest, right? But by you doing so, I want you to understand that this is how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be someone that lives upright. You're supposed to be someone that is thorough. It doesn't matter if you're not necessarily getting that from people that may be around you. You could be a lesson for these people. So as you begin to, when you begin to see clearly that all along you have been doing things in a way in which you're treating others as if you want to be treated, you're going to realize that you're going to continue to win in life. It may not appear that way at times, okay? But if you continue to show up for yourself, to still be unbothered by things that people try to do or project onto you, you're going to get through this. You're going to also begin to align with people that resonate with where you are, people that are also mirroring positive behaviors, respect, okay, generosity and loyalty. It's just a matter of time. So don't give up and feel as if the deck is stacked against you. Don't ever feel as if you should just go along to get along because a lot of other people behave that way. Those are just really not your people. And sometimes God is allowing you, from my personal belief, and again, this may not resonate with everyone, but those of who it does resonate with, I'm of strong belief from my experience that God is allowing you sometimes to be around people or in the vicinity of certain people because your life is the ministry. How you behave, how you show up for people, how you're consistent, that is what God is allowing people to see, how you exist. You're not always going to get it right. Sometimes you're going to feel as if you're putting all this good out in this world. What is the point of it all? But this is where your faith is going to come in and make up for those times where it feels as if, by you showing up doing the right thing amongst these people that are hell-bent on doing the wrong thing, your faith is going to bring you through that, and know that just the evidence of you being that type of person, there are other people out there that are like that too. All right? Don't allow what you're seeing in your current life, do not allow it to deter you from continuing to be the person that God has designed you to be. You have this conviction within your heart for a reason. All right? And furthermore, especially when you are beginning to realize that you're feeling more comfortable with the things that may interest you, This is showing that you're growing, you're evolving. And there are some people that are not going to be comfortable with the pace and the rate in which you're growing and the things that you're interested in. That's on them. That is not a burden that you should bear. Allow them to behave in a way that they feel comfortable with. Okay? Because that lets you know who should be in your life and who should not be in your life. And just move accordingly. I shared this with you at this time because there is so much peer pressure to conform to the most degenerate things in society. But those same people that are behaving that way, these people are miserable. These people are just self-loathing. These people have all kind of issues because they're not living in an upright position. And misery loves company. They're in their misery with the sinful existence that they chose, and they want you to be in that too. You're going to be pressured as a child of God in order to conform to what is around you. But be that change that you want to see.